Yellowstone Season 5 previous episode jolted us when we saw Jamie waging a war against his family. The sudden patch-up of Kaycee with the Duttons family speaks a lot about it. We all are certain that Jamie is gullible, and his communication with Sarah Atwood in the hall room said it all. He wanted to be a cowboy, and his father's approval means a lot to him, but he wants to be a governor. He agreed with Sarah that the ranch means the world to him, and he'll use his peculiar ways of saving the ranch by giving tourism to his ranch. So Jamie is the pawn of the Duttons' enemies for the airport. So does this mean that Jamie's gonna become the governor? Well, there are too many upsetting things that'll happen on the first day of the next year in 2023 in Yellowstone. Be with us and let us know about it together. Hey, before we do this together, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. The presidential visit and the lack of involvement with John Dutton. It is true that we saw some serious lack of involvement from the John. Senator Perry has connected with the competitor of John about the new plans for the water reservoirs. The plans for the pipelines of carbon and other minerals going through the water reservoir, the drinking water lines, have caused all types of problems for Montana, and John is busy hurting the animals on his ranch. The lack of involvement can cause John a lot of problems, and this will work as an impetus for Jamie to get John impeached in the next episode. There is real evidence, and John will step down. Jamie is not becoming the governor of the state. Make no mistake, Jamie is a Dutton no matter how much he helps the equity market leader Caroline Watner. This time Jamie will win, but would he choose to become governor? He's definitely never become the governor. Enemies of Duttons cannot allow even adopted Duttons to become the governor of the state. Jamie will be dumped by his owners. Jamie has made multiple mistakes, and the impeachment mistake would be the biggest mistake ever. Sarah, who's living the fake identity with Jamie, is gonna dump Jamie once John is impeached. There's no more work that Jamie can do for Sarah. Ranch may be modified, and Beth comes to save everything. There are going to be many attacks done by the enemies on the Duttons, but Beth will bring normalcy with her plans. She's made arguments that the ranch is not benefiting the owners, them, and this year there's no profit for them. Driving cattle far to another area where there is no snow is going to cost a lot. It means that they have to pay from their pocket from the sustenance of the cattle that is not returning anything on the investment. So Beth is already intending to enter a new niche market and work with the beef industry. Before Sarah can doom it all, Beth is modifying things to adjust the market. She's gonna keep the ranch and increase the profits too. Jamie's gonna be all alone. Currently, Jamie may be thinking that he can find a home outside the ranch, and this is his illusion. An enemy like Sarah Atwood cannot give a home or anything to anybody. Jamie will be completely destroyed at the end of episode 8 once he removes his father from the seat of the governorship. Jamie will be loathed at the ranch too, and he's gonna belong nowhere. Who would be the governor? This is yet to be seen. John can come into power once again as Senator Perry favors him. Any political agenda or tool can be used to get him into office once again, but it's gonna be a big fight for Jamie. He cannot become the governor and get ousted from both the leagues, the Duttons and their enemies. We do not expect him to continue with the Duttons too. Beth is too dangerous. She can hurt him at a place that is not yet seen. She can take his baby and hurt him the most, and it's gonna be the worst phase for Jamie. We know that winter is coming for him as he's turning his back on his family. In episode 8, we may see Dutton drowning and rising. But it is going to be the end of Jamie, and he may not rise again so easily. Hopefully John is not impeached and he continues to be or gets to become the governor of the state. To always stay updated about your favorite show Yellowstone, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.